if I'm self-employed and my spouse has a 40 hours a week job or more, how would the application process work?
So it really depends on your income. If, as a self-employed individual, we know that a lot of times self-employed, you write off a lot of that gross income. So we're gonna try to qualify you on your net income.
Okay.
So if your tax return doesn't show a significant net income, maybe it shows zero or even sometimes a loss because maybe you just started a business in the last few years, we wouldn't be able to use any income from that. So a lot of times in that scenario, if we're able to, we would qualify just your spouse who has the traditional employment income. And if we can qualify with just that income,
Okay.
then we would move forward with that. One of the benefits of Florida is we're not a community property state. So any debts that are in your name only in this scenario would not be required to be counted on the application. So we would only be looking at your spouse's income and your spouse's debts.
Wait, so you're telling me that if one of the partners in a marriage has an obscene amount of debt and they have no income, you don't have to show that? How does that work?
We're not community property state in Florida.
What?
So we can only use the one individual's credit report and the one individual's income.
So, but I want the house to be under my name. How does that work?
You not only can be on title, you're required to be on title. So one of the other unique things about Florida is because of the homestead regulations, a spouse is required to be on title for the property. So if you and your spouse are purchasing a home, only one of you is on the loan, so you're on the note. So technically the only one responsible for the mortgage, you're both gonna have ownership of the property.
So, whatever, partner A has a shopping problem or has an obscene amount of debt, and partner B has the 80 hours a week, working gazillion hours, maintaining the house. You mean to tell me that they can still buy a house and you will never know?
Correct.